expectations. And lastly, Baltimore and Cleveland. They're on Monday Night Football. Cleveland are 9-3, Ravens are 7-5. So this is an incredibly important game for both teams, because if the Browns win and the Pittsburgh Steelers lose to the Buffalo Bills on Sunday Night Football, the Browns will be just a game off the top of the AFC, the top of the AFC North Division. Nick Chubb is back, and he has not disappointed. When he was out, as you can see, the Browns just slipped a little bit in terms of their running game. They averaged 5.2, I think, before his last game when he got injured. Now they average 4.5, but he has not disappointed. This is one of the best running groups. I'm referring to Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. They are able to single-handedly produce ton of yards, produce most of the yards for the Cleveland Browns offense, and it's not the problem right now that Odell Beckham is out. Ravens have a lot of their defensive line players out. They're gonna struggle against the run. I think they're capable of stopping the Browns through the air. This is gonna keep. I think this is gonna keep it close, as well as John Harbaugh's ability to just scheme the game in such a way that he just makes it like running with the quarterback is the play that should be featured on the most of the plays for a football team, which in fact is definitely not that way. And this is made, I think, Lamar Jackson into the star he is, but the Browns have the more productive offense. They might struggle a little bit with the Ravens defensively, but I think the Browns just, if they use the running game consistently throughout the field to move the ball, and then just limit the workload of Baker Mayfield to third downs or in the red zone, although it doesn't make sense to use him in the red zone instead of the running game. But this is gonna be a clean offense, a productive offense. And if you look at it, the last couple of seasons, the Ravens were great. But even if you don't count them because Lamar Jackson was in charge, you have the 49ers with Matt Breida, Raheem Mostert, and Tevin Coleman. They were number 2 last year when it comes to yards per game, and almost all of the top teams right now in the NFL when it comes to the running game are that way. Look at the Cardinals are to some extent that way. The Seahawks are definitely not that way, but the Patriots are that way. So we have a lot of teams that are using that strategy. Having those two, even if Kareem Hunt was not in the form that he was before he moved to Cleveland when he was in Kansas City, it's great to limit, because when you limit the workload of two guys, their efficiency is gonna come up, and you're gonna get a group that produces